Jeez, please. Alrighty. Interesting. Jeez. Can't hold the cards today, apparently. Okay, this is interesting. So essentially what we have here is we have the philosopher, betrayal, and dystopia. So first and foremost, what we're seeing here is that whoever this message is for, you know, you kind of feel like that you really like sussed this situation out. You've kind of really thought it through. You really understand and like have really understood all the aspects around this betrayal, right? And it feels like that you're taking it really hard. That's what this dystopia card is really kind of pointing to, is that this was something that was very harmful and hurtful to you. And I want to see some more what we got going on here. Okay. So, yeah, this is really kind of just speaking to, we got tears and the prisoner, really just kind of speaking to like the situation. So like, you know, you feel like it's been really hard on you, but like also this person has been like, I don't want to say taking it hard, but almost like putting on a show of like their hurt and betrayal in the whole situation. And really ultimately though, what's like kind of waiting on the horizon, right, is freedom and Phoenix. And as we all know, Phoenix is basically rebirth, right? So this person, this situation was kind of a tipping point for you, and it's really a catalyst to getting out of this dystopia type of situation and this feeling of like being, you know, prisoner, of being, yeah, the illusionist. Basically the idea of a prison, the idea of this dystopia. And I think it's because this person, whoever did this betrayal, has been really playing on that, has been really keeping you prisoner, or under the guise of friendship or whatever the case is. Yeah, power, keeping power over you. But you're the philosopher, right? Philosopher, dreamer, thinker, innovator. You're already starting to see through the illusion, right? You're starting to see through it. You're starting to already kind of understand, which is giving you power in and of itself. Yeah, as it starts to fall apart and decay, you're getting closer and closer. Your freedom is just right there. It's right on the corner. And in fact, I'd say it's already here. That was a catalyst for this new chapter in your life. Transformation. Right now, what we're going through, what you see in the charts and the energy that is been happening over these last few weeks is huge change, in the sense of it's time to purge everything that's no longer good for you, to weed out the weak links in your chain of your life and reforge. Let me see if there's anything else. But ultimately, this is a good thing. While it hurts, and while the whole situation in and of itself was not ideal in any way, this was ultimately really good. The abandonment that, kind of feels like came with this. This is an interesting card, the Stag. And essentially with that, but the Stag is a symbol of leadership, a symbol of strength. And this is essentially the form that you're taking, right? You're going from philosopher, thinker, reflector, that detached feeling, right, from doing, to Stag, through the transformation, through the rebirth of the Phoenix. This person, that's the illusionist, right? They're the ones trying to pull the wool over your eyes, to essentially paint this picture of dystopia, this picture of, discontent, when really that's their prison. They're the prisoner. And they were trying to drag you down into it, trying to hold power over you. And as that started to decay, really the abandonment is really going to be felt on them, not so much you. But this all speaks to an amazing transformative process, and stepping into your power and letting go of all this old stagnant energy that you no longer need. Good luck.